Hi everyone. Today I'll be making deviled egg burgers. Trick eggs. My son saw this on TikTok and he sent me the video, so the credit goes out to that person. So what all goes into the deviled egg burgers? 6 eggs, hard-boiled and peeled. Equal amount of ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise. I'm thinking I'm going to do about 3 tablespoons. I'm hoping that's not too much. He didn't say how much he used, just equal parts. Salt and pepper to taste. And then we're going to need a little bit of hamburger, obviously not this whole thing, and cheese slices. So let's begin. So to make the deviled eggs, and this is the part I'm going to do now, I will do the hamburger part later. Cut your egg in half lengthwise and put your yolk in a bowl and put the whites on the platter. So take your yolks and smush them with a fork until mostly obliterated. Now again, with this TikTok video, he says equal parts, but he doesn't say how much. So I'm hoping it's not going to be too runny. Add your 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise, and that's what I decided to go with, was 3 tablespoons. Might have only wanted to go 2, but now this is actually going to kind of imitate a burger because it has mayonnaise, it has mustard, and it has ketchup, and it has hamburger and cheese. So the only thing different is the bun's going to be the egg whites. Interesting. 3 tablespoons of yellow mustard. And I usually do less mustard and more mayonnaise in my deviled eggs, but I kind of went back and forth on that, not exactly sure what I wanted to do, but I decided he said equal parts, so I'm doing equal parts. 3 tablespoons of ketchup. And then add salt and pepper to taste. And then mix that up and wish me luck that it's not too runny. I think that's going to be okay. And plus the fact if it's a little bit runny, it's kind of like the sauce anyway, right? You know, Dave is a very good sport. How many deviled egg recipes have I made for him? And he's been a trooper. So I added 2 more eggs, so that's a total of 8 eggs. No more sauce, just the yolks, so I could thicken up the yolk a little bit, which helped quite a bit, I think. So do not use 3 tablespoons, maybe 2 tablespoons. Hopefully these will set up a little bit. If not, it'll be messy because you'll be using a top and a bottom for the bun. And I'm trying not to fill them up too full, just for the fact that, you know, you're going to put a hamburger patty on these. If it was just deviled eggs, it's okay to overfill them. So we'll put these in the refrigerator to chill until tonight when we get ready to make the hamburger part of it. Okay, so we are at the part where we do the second half of this recipe. We'll be making the burger part of it. The guy in the video, he just made little tiny hamburger patties. I'm going to be making sheet pan hamburgers. It'll be a flat sheet of ground beef, and then we'll just cut them into hamburgers when it's done. Preheat your oven to 425. Take a large baking sheet. It needs to be rimmed because you are baking the ground beef and it's going to have the fat and everything on that. And take aluminum foil. I got the extra wide grilling stuff. That way I only have to use 1 piece. I'm going to just kind of fold it and make a rim that way as well, so it's not going to get behind that. So we got the rim there, we got the rim there. And we're going to make this into a rim here. So we're going to fold that over and make that a rim. I don't know how well that's going to work when we put our ground beef in there. Guess I'll find out. And then we're going to take our 2 pounds of hamburger and we're going to spread it out to make it one big patty. And you want to go from end to end. It will shrink when it cooks. And I'm going to move you out of the way because it's too hard to work around the camera and you get the idea what I'm doing. I'm just going to be making this into one big patty. All right, so you may ask, if I'm only going to be making about 8 little tiny hamburgers, why am I doing this? Because you know that Dave is not going to be eating just 4 or 5 itty bitty deviled egg burgers. So I thought I'd just make the whole thing and then make the rest of them into regular size hamburgers. So then sprinkle your seasonings on. I did end up using all 3 pounds just to get it to the end because I was struggling to get it spread to the end. All right, so I peppered it. I'm not going to salt it, I don't think, because I got the seasoned salt. Stick your sheet pan hamburger in a preheated 425-degree oven for 12 to 15 minutes until done. So after 15 minutes, I took it out of the oven. See how much it did shrink. Let it set for 1 minute so it can absorb some of the juices back in. After the minute, then we'll drain it. So after you have it drained, then just take your cheese slices and lay them on top of the hamburger. And then put it back into the oven that's shut off but is still warm and leave it in there for about 1 minute. We'll get this cut up and then assemble it. They do have rounded bottoms, so they're hard to stand up. But here are the deviled egg burgers. Let's see what Dave thinks.
Now I know why I was banished to my room and not allowed in the kitchen. I got home early today and she said, "You can't come in here."
Those are deviled egg burgers, and they're kind of messy.
Well, they're pretty good, actually.
You sound surprised.
Well, and you know it was something because I was instantly, when I came in the front door, "Can't come in here, go, go, go." I was banished to my cave. This would be easier with the fork, but they're very good. I actually like these.
Recipe deals for easy meals. Please like, subscribe, and share. This is Cooking with Sherry. Until we meet again.